going on, everybody? It's your boy, the uncrowned Otaku. Latest chapter of Hajime no Ippo came out, and let me tell you, this fight, it's getting unpredictable, and I love every bit of it. Now, originally, y'all know, I thought Wally was going to get stomped out. Turns out, Wally's putting up a hell of a fight, much better than anybody predicted. Ricardo wanted a tune-up fight to get ready for the wildness, the fierceness that the tiger Sendo was going to represent. Little did he know he was getting a boxing prodigy, one of the strongest fighters he's faced thus far in Wally. Wally dominated, like, what was it, the first 3-4 rounds? But now, and I was rooting for Wally. But we reached a turning point where Ricardo, he's realized, okay, this dude's actually better than me. But I've trained my basics to a point where it's all I can rely on. Wally's got me in agility. He's got me in skill, technique, all of that. But I've trained these basics, so let me get back to it. And we see Ricardo, he's just throwing jab, jab, body shot. But it's starting to be effective. And I've switched from being on Team Wally to Team Ricardo because, and I said this last video, it's genius versus hard work. And me being the guy I am, I'm always going to take the hard worker. I'll always pick the hardest worker in the room. That just happens to be Ricardo. And in this chapter, we see why Ricardo's plan, it's basic and it's textbook, but they explain why it always works. The textbook is really like an answer. It's a guide key. If you follow the textbook, you can never do wrong. And I think, who was it? Vogue, I think it was. I think Vogue and Sendo was having this conversation. It might have been the trainers with Ippo. But they said you have a textbook jab, a textbook hook, and a textbook strategy for a reason. Because it's proven that it works. However, 99% of people can't follow through with the textbook, because once you get into the ring, you know, nerves are going to get to you, excitement's going to get to you, and you're going to deviate from the basics. But Ricardo has trained the basics to such an extent. He's got rid of all the excess nervousness, the excess energy, the excess movement, so that he can follow through a basic level plan, a textbook plan, and it's always going to work because the basics are flawless. If you can utilize the basics at a world championship level like Ricardo, they'll never fail you. And that's what we're seeing now. Think about it. For all the athleticism and agility and wildness Wally has, he's being hit by jabs. He's being hit by predictable body hooks. Ricardo literally was jabbing. He said, oh, he can still move. Well, it's time to go to his body to reduce the ability to move. That's textbook. If your opponent's faster than you, if he's trying to use his legs, you go to the body. And although it's textbook 101 and Wally should have predicted it, Ricardo has trained the basics to such an extent that even if he knows, okay, he's probably going to throw a body blow, what's he going to do about it? Wally can't stop anything. These are literally, there's no flash, there's no pizzazz, there's no razzle dazzle. These are the basics just trimmed down to a fine dagger that can't be stopped, that can penetrate any shown weakness. And that's what Ricardo's doing. Ricardo's finding the chinks in the armor, and he's just getting right up in there and dealing damage. Wally's not looking good. But he did make it to the end of the round. And that's really all Ippo wanted. Because Wally's trainer said if he can get out of this round, we can unleash our final trump card. We don't know what that final trump card is. Even the ref is low-key against Wally. He's preventing him from jumping on the ropes and escaping like he was doing in those first 3 rounds, which might be why Wally was getting so cornered. Who knows? But I will say in Wally's defense, he was standing and he was banging with Ricardo. Yeah, Wally got lumped up a little bit, but before he would fall to his knee or anything, he would start firing back. He'd be like that meme was like, fight back. Wally was like, okay, fight back, fight back. So Wally is doing his thing. And you know what? Ricardo's going to need some time to recover after this fight. Because I think Ricardo took a little bit of damage also. Wally hasn't gotten necessarily clean shots through, but he's definitely gotten some licks in. But with all that being said, it looks like Ricardo is going to continue to dominate this fight. I was really hoping Wally would win and we would see like a changing of the guard. We'd see the new wave start to take over. Because Ricardo's been here since what, like season 1, season 2 of Ippo? Since Date tried to fight him, which was another thing. Ricardo hit Wally with the same body blow that broke Date's ribs. Which goes to show old age plays a factor, because Wally, he ate that. He was like, oh, fight back, fight back. But yeah, Ippo is looking good. I don't know which way this fight's going to go. And honestly, I really, at this point, don't have a horse in the race. Whoever wins, I'm happy for him. It could lead to so many different directions in the manga. I'm here for whatever. As long as Wally doesn't die. I'm sick of seeing boxers die in the ring. As long as that doesn't happen, I'm cool with whatever else could go on, whatever else could happen, whatever the result is going to be. But that's just me. Uncrowned Kingdom, what do y'all think? Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that social media jazz. Uncrowned Kingdom. I've been your boy, the Uncrowned Otaku. That's the fire that keeps the kingdom burning safely throughout the day, the morning, the afternoon, especially the night. Y'all know y'all safe with me. But in the meantime, peace, 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 peace. Y'all be easy.